Hello, welcome to everyone in this video. In this video, I want to discuss about the question which asked in JAM 2025. Already we discussed question number 1 to 15. Today we will discuss question number 16 to 20. So let's start. First question says three particles of equal mass interacting via gravity. There are three particles 1, 2, 3. The interacting via particle lie on the vertex on an equilateral triangle of side D. This is the side D. As shown in this figure, the whole system is rotating with an angular velocity omega about an axis perpendicular to the plane of the system. So, this plane of the system and passing through the center of mass. Center of mass is like here. So we just say that there is center of mass, and this distance of center of mass is nothing but 2/3 of height of the equilateral triangle, and height of the equilateral triangle is nothing but √3 by 2 into side, that is D. So this will be D by √3, right? So this is the distance from center of mass of this mass. The value of omega for which the distance between these will remain constant. So there is main things, this gravitational force, this is F1, and there is gravitational force between these two particles is F2, and the value of this F1 and F2 are equal, and this is nothing but Gmm by distance square, gravitational law. As this is equilateral triangle, this angle will be 60 degree, this is also 60 degree. So if you component these things, this 60 means this 60, so this is gives you F1 cos 60 degree, and along that direction F1 sin 60 degree. Similarly for this F2 cos 60 degree, and along that direction F2 sin 60 degree. So along that direction these two are cancelled out as F1 F2 same. So only force towards the center, that is the centripetal force, is centripetal force. What will be the centripetal force? Centripetal force will be 2 F1 F2 are equal, if we consider that as F, 2F sin 60 degree, right? So put this one, 2F, F is Gm square by D square, and sin 60 degree value is √3 by 2. So the centripetal force is √3 Gm square divided by D square, and this centripetal force is equals to nothing but m omega square r. So m omega square r equal to √3 Gm square by D square. One cancel out, so omega square equals to √3 Gm by r into D square, and value of r is D by √3. So if you put D by √3, so √3 becomes 3 Gm by dq. So what is the value of omega? Omega is √3 Gm by dq, 3 Gm by dq. So √3 Gm by dq. So option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer of this question. I think clear about the answer. Next question. Two masses M1 and M2 connected through a massless spring of spring constant K. So this is the spring constant K as shown in this figure. The mass M1 is at rest against a rigid wall. This is a rigid wall. M1, M2 are frictionless surface. There is no friction in this surface. The mass M2 pushed towards M1. This mass M2 pushed towards M1 by a distance x. This distance is x. This distance is x. From this equilibrium position and release. After that, M1 leaves the wall, the speed of the center of mass of the composite system. So speed of the center of mass of composite system is nothing but velocity of mass 1 into mass 1 plus velocity of mass 2 into mass 2 divided by m1 plus m2. This will be the velocity of the system of center of mass. Now what happened here, the compression of X becomes the potential energy. Potential energy of mass m2 due to this compression will be half kx square, and this potential energy converted into kinetic energy when released. So kinetic energy of mass m2 is will be half m2 v2 square, and this is equals to half m2 v2 square equals to half k x square. So from here we will be obtain the value of v2 is nothing but root under k by m2 into x. This is the velocity of this particle m2. So put this value here, we just v1 is 0, no velocity of mass m1 plus v2 is k by m2 x into m2 divided by m1 plus m2. So this gives you m2 1 cancel out. So this is gives you k m2 into x divided by m1 plus m2. So this is option C. So this is the correct answer of this question. Clear? Next question. One end of a long chain is lifted vertically from a ground to height h with constant speed v by a force of magnitude m. So suppose this is a chain, this is a continuum. So this vertical force is F and this height will be h. This height is h. Assume the length of change is greater than h and its uniform mass density rho is the mass density. So the mass of this portion will be density into height. The magnitude of the force, what will the magnitude of the force? So this force will be equal to, this force will be equals to weight this force is equals to weight of this portion plus change in force due to momentum change. So weight is nothing but mass into g. Mass is rho h into g. A change in momentum. What is the change in momentum? Force due to momentum change. Equal to ddt of p. P is momentum. What will be the momentum? Momentum equals to mass into mass is rho x into velocity, mass into velocity. So dx dt again v, so this becomes v square. So this is rho v square. If you common this rho, gh plus v square. So option A is the correct answer. Clear? Next question. For a 2-slit Fraunhofer diffraction, there is 2-slit Fraunhofer diffraction, each slit 0.1 millimeter. So this becomes, this is A is 0.1 millimeter. And separation between two slits, this separation, that is small d equal to 0.8 millimeter. This is 0.8 millimeter, right? The total number of interference minimum between first diffraction minima. So there is a diffraction pattern as well as interference pattern. This is diffraction pattern, and within diffraction pattern they are produced a interference pattern also, right? So within this, if we consider from here, so within this diffraction pattern, if we consider this angle is theta 1, then what number of interference occur we need to find. So for that we know that is the condition for diffraction minima. For minimum diffraction, the condition will be A sin theta equals to m lambda, and for first order, this is interference first diffraction minima, for first order the m value is 1. So if you write this A sin theta 1 is equals to lambda, so sin theta 1 is equals to lambda by A. So within that angle, if we consider there is n number of interference occurs, so we write that is condition for minimum of interference, that is d sin theta is equals to n plus half into lambda. So this sin theta is equals to n plus half lambda by d. So in both sides this theta must be less than this theta 1. So condition we can say for interference minimum within first diffraction minima will be this sin theta must be less than sin theta 1. So if you put sin theta is lambda by A is less than n plus half lambda by d. So lambda cancel out, d by A less than n plus half mod. What is the value of d by A? D by A, d is 0.8, A is 0.1, so this is 8. So we put here 8 less than n plus half mod. That's mean minus 8 to n plus half plus 8. So half if we take minus, so this is 7.5. Oh, minus, so 8.5. Sorry, 8.5 less than n less than 7.5. So the value of n will be minus 8, minus 7, minus 6 and so on, 0, 1, 2 and 7. So there is 8 term before 0, 0 is another term, 11. So this is 16. So total number of minimum interference minimum within the first diffraction minimum will be 16. So answer of this question will be option A is the correct answer. So I think clear about the answer of this question. Next question. Next question says consider the superposition of two orthogonal simple harmonic motion. Orthogonal means one harmonic motion along x direction, another harmonic motion along y direction. This is orthogonal. And y1 is equals to a cos 2 omega t and y2 is equals to b cos omega t plus phi, and phi is given pi. So if you put cos omega t plus pi, so cos pi plus theta is minus cos theta, so this is minus cos omega t. So we can write cos omega t equals to minus y2 by b. Here the formula of cos 2 theta is written as 2 cos square omega t minus 1. So this is a 2 cos square omega t, that is minus y2 by b whole square minus 1. So this becomes 2a y2 square by b minus a. So y1 plus a equals to 2a by b y2 square. So if we consider along x and this is along y, so like that x plus a equals to some constant y square. So this is nothing but the equation of parabola. This is nothing but the equation of parabola. So the answer of this question will be option A. So I think clear about this solution. If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment box. Okay. So take care. We'll meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.